You've arrested the wrong woman. I am not a prostitute. Hi. Listen, why don't you believe me? I am innocent, I'm telling you. What is so funny?
You, sweetheart.
Hey, the least you could be is original, huh, Bev?
Amen to that, Patsy.
I don't know about the rest of you girls, but I am a victim of a terrible injustice. Ain't we all?
Oh, you may as well relax and make yourself to home. You're not going anywhere.
You've got your $30,000. Now go before Michael gets home.
Not until you give me the rest of the cash that's in that envelope.
You greedy, amoral person.
Whoa, watch your name calling, lady. I saw what you did in that hospital.
Shut up. I gave you the money to keep you quiet. Don't you dare ask for any more.
You do have some nerve, I give you that. But what's a little greed compared to snatching and switching babies?
Get out. You're not going to get any more money from me.
Have it your way. But I'm going to call the police. So, now it's your move, lady.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we reached a verdict.
We have, Your Honor.
The defendant will rise. The defendant will face the jury. The foreman will read the verdict.
Now, I know that this probably sounds like an old story, but I am telling you the truth. I happened to be standing outside of a house of ill repute.
Oh, I think she means a cat house, Patsy.
No, Bev. What was a nice girl like her doing there, a place like that?
Yes, no, it's not funny. I'm being very serious here. I was waiting for a friend.
Oh, sure.
Hey, you know, I think I was waiting for the same John.
You don't understand. He really is a friend. You see, he won all sorts of money at the racetrack, and he asked me to meet him there, and that's exactly what I was doing. And then this cop came along. He wasn't even in uniform, girls. He just, well, I was entrapped.
How old is sister? In or out of uniform? The cops in this town know they gotta have the goods before they haul you in. You must have done something.
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Then you must have said something.
No, I was just being friendly. Well, no, actually, I was just pretending to be friendly. No, it's true. All right. So you're probably going to think this is another story that you heard 10 million times before, but it's the truth. And, well, I'm an actress.
Oh.
I knew it.
I loved you in Dangerous Whatchamacallit.
Oh, honey, all my whatchamacallits are dangerous.
Change who I am. Now, do you watch daytime soaps?
Daytime? What's that?
Oh, you know, when we get to sleep.
I was researching a part. I was developing this role of this woman. Well, that's not very unlike yourselves. And I was practicing my dialogue, and this cop came by, and he heard me. He misunderstood me. You see, all of this is just a major misunderstanding.
Honey, I have heard them all. Now, you take this from me. If you want to get your bottom out of here, you come up with a better story than that one.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 1.
No. Why aren't you believing me? I have never been a prostitute in my whole entire life. I've never even been able to pick up a guy in a singles bar, let alone a back alley.
Oh, I think we're in for a 5 hanky speech.
No. You have to believe me. I'm telling you the truth. I don't belong in a place like this. No. I don't.
Keep it down. Hey, you, Jane Doe. Hey, that's a name I have never heard before. There's somebody here to see you.
Oh, yeah, great. Oh, Marco, thank God.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Beau Buchanan, guilty of murder in the first degree.
No, please, you can't do this to him. He's innocent.
Mockery, that's what it is. Damn mockery.
Order in the court.
The 12 of you are not fit to clean my outhouse.
Mr. Buchanan, you
your seat this instant!
You are not going to call my son a murderer. He was a war hero, an outstanding citizen, and a loving son.
It's wrong. It's unfair.
Hey, they try to take my son away from me, my Bo.
Asa, darling, we're Buchanans. We'll fight, but honey, not like this.
The next outburst, I promise, I will find that person in contempt. On behalf of the Commonwealth, I thank the jury for their keen deliberation and difficult decision. Ladies and gentlemen, you are hereby dismissed.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
It's okay, John. It's not your fault. You guys did your best.
Well, I wish it had been good enough. Damn it, we should have won that case.
I don't want to hear about losing. We're going to file for an immediate appeal.
We're going to win the next round, Bo.
Thank you.
For what? Nobody won today.
I disagree. Now that justice has been done, Alicia can rest in peace.
Sarah, wait. Sarah.
Oh, I'm not gonna let them do this to you. I'm not gonna let them. I've given you all the cash that I can.
Now, I've got eyes. I can see that there's more cash in that envelope.
This isn't my money. It belongs to Michael. If he comes home and finds it's gone, he'll think I stole it.
I'm touched. I truly am, but I have troubles of my own. Now, this little bundle here is going to help me take care of them. But I need the rest of that cash so that I can get out of town. I mean, far out of town.
Look, you have the 30 grand. Take it and run.
No, thank you. You see, I have a healthy respect for the law. I know what the law can do, but I'm afraid that you do not.
You don't know anything about me.
Oh, yes, I do. I know that you switched those 2 babies in that hospital. Now, Miss Medina, why did you do that?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand.
Nah, a dumb hick like me could never understand a complicated filly like yourself, huh? Well, it doesn't take a genius to see what you are after. Now, I look around here and I see that this is what you wanted, right? Well, it was worth it, wasn't it? Well, then I think that I am a very small price to pay.
Okay. I'll send you the rest. Take what you've got now, and then just let me know where you're going to be.
I see. You mean trust you. Well, there's a joke that we used to tell in prison. It goes, how can you tell when a woman is lying? Her lips are moving. So what's it going to be, Miss Medina? The money or the cops?
Oh, take the bloody money. Just get out of my sight.
Well, you are generosity in itself, aren't you? I'd like to stay, I really would, but my daddy said never overstay your welcome. So goodbye, lady, and good luck.
What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna tell Michael? Tina, what are you doing here? Tina, hi. How long have you been there?
Not long. I came back because I changed my mind about Milan. You see, the more I thought about it, the worse I felt for you and baby Rick.
Oh, Tina, bless you. Going to Milan will do us all a great service.
Yeah, it's especially nice for the baby.
Yes.
Even though he's not Michael's baby, is he?
What on earth are you talking about?
I heard Austin blackmail you, and I heard you going along with it. You couldn't say a thing to him because you were guilty of everything he said you were.
I don't know what you think you heard, but...
Lying isn't going to make it any better. You know, I can't believe how stupid I was. I actually thought you'd change. I thought maybe there was just one little ounce of goodness in you.
Tina, you've got to understand. I did do it for Michael's sake.
Oh, you did it for Michael's sake. I get it. You took his dead baby and replaced it with Brenda's live one, and you did that for Michael.
I had to. Michael was devastated when Alicia died. The only thing he held on to was his son. And I was so afraid.
Oh, yeah, you were afraid. You weren't afraid for Michael. You were afraid for yourself. You were afraid you were going to lose this wonderful house and Michael. So you did it for your sake, not for his.
That's not true.
You know, I have done a lot of really bad things in my life, but you know what? In comparison to you, I look like a nun.
Tina, please, just...
No, Brenda deserves to know the truth. And I'm going to go tell her.
No!
Darling, let's step outside just for a few minutes.
Asa, come on, she's right. I think we all need to calm down a little here.
All I want is 2 minutes alone with that judge.
Asa, if you want to help Bo, that's the worst thing you could do, to make a scene.
How the hell could I make matters worse? You let the jury convict my son of murder.
Oh, the judge hasn't sentenced Bo yet, and this is no time to provoke him.
Fine. I'll put the lid on it for Bo's sake. But you make no mistake. This fight has just begun.
It's okay, honey.
No.
Okay.
No. They convicted you of a crime you didn't commit. I'm not going to let them send you to prison.
No, listen to me. We're going to file an appeal right away. In no time at all, this is going to be no more than just a bad memory.
Ladies and gentlemen, this court will recess to consider sentencing. Mr. Buchanan is remanded to the sheriff until we reconvene.
All rise.
Mr. Buchanan?
No, Sheriff, no.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No, listen, it'll only be for a little while.
I don't care. A minute, a second, it's too long.
Look, you've got to let me go, all right? But I swear to you, Paradise, I'm coming back. I am. Here. John, don't worry. You got to take care of her.
Carry yourself, Bo. We'll be doing everything we can from this end.
Oh, God, my heart is just breaking for Sarah.
Her father should be here for her.
Yes, well, he didn't want to break his promise to stay out of our lives.
Why don't you try and reach him?
Don't let this get you down, you hear? You're not alone. You've got all of us. And by all that's holy, we'll get you out of here.
That goes for all of us, Bo. Just hang in there, man.
Sarah, come on, let me walk you outside.
No. Bo needs my help now. I know exactly what I have to do.
Well, when I got to the alley and I found you were gone, well, I mean, you've been doing that a lot lately. I figured you just took off of me again. It wasn't until after I was in the casino for a while I found out that the cops had taken you away. Now, I want you to know I feel very terrible about this.
Yeah, well, about a talk as terrible as I feel. Now, Marco, when are you going to get me out of here?
I'm grateful for everything that you've done for me. I mean, you placed the bet on that long shot for me. It was you who was responsible for paying Russell off for me, and I'm very appreciative of
Marco,
that.
You thanked me enough. Now, when are you going to pay my bail?
Well, that's the point. The point is, I took everything I had to settle with Russell, and so I haven't got any money for you. What? That's the bad news. The good news is, I don't have to run away from Russell's goons anymore, so I can come here and help you out.
Yeah, well, you're not going to have to worry about Russell's goons if you leave me cooling my heels in here much longer. I'm going to break your neck.
About you for 1 second. I'm here because I'm going to speak to the judge on your behalf and explain to him it's all been one terrible mistake.
Well, please, don't let me keep you.
All I need is your ID.
My ID?
Yeah, just something to show that you're not a working, well, you know, this kind of a working girl. A work ID would be good, like something, a driver's license.
No, I don't have any ID.
Everybody has some sort of ID. Anything will be helpful. I just need to show them
Ruby Bright knows who she is, and it doesn't matter if nobody else does.
Honey, I haven't got any cash to bail you out. I need an ID so I can take it to the judge and talk him into letting you out of here.
Well, I thought you told me that Marco Dane could talk his way around anybody, huh?
I never... Okay. You stay right here. I'll be back.
Yeah, Marco, when I go...
Of course you're gonna stay here. I'll be back.
Well, hurry it up, okay?
So that's your man, huh?
My man?
Your business manager?
Oh, no. You girls think that... No. He's just a friend.
I got a friend like that, too. He gets 90% and I get 10. That's right.
Okay, look smart. Look smart. Yeah. We got some TV VIPs coming through.
TV? I always knew Barbara Walters would interview me someday.
This way, folks. Okay, listen up. Ms. Melinda Kramer and Mr. Roger Gordon are guests of the Atlantic City Correctional Department. Anybody don't respect them answers to me.
Now, some of you may know me from television, and some of you may not. I have a interview and news show for WVLE in Llanview, Pennsylvania. And I'd like to dedicate an entire show to, well, the less
glamorous side of Atlantic City.
Well, you've come to the right place, Peaches.
So where are the cameras?
Oh, no, we're not going to shoot here. What we'd like to do is invite a couple of you ladies to Landview, and we'll interview you there and pay all your expenses, of course.
Is that he part of the deal?
Mr. Gordon is a special consultant for WDLE.
I think she means he's taken them.
The good ones always are.
I don't blame you for thinking that Ms. Kramer and I are here to exploit your situation. Oh, I'm sorry.
Exploited? Us?
No, see, what we'd really like to do is expose the system which forces women into a life of crime and degradation.
Now, you see, our intention is to let each and every one of you tell your own story. There'll be a lot of women viewers and men, too, and you'll have a chance to reach beyond the stereotype and let people know that inside you're no different than them and they're no different than you.
But we are different, Miss Kramer. We're in here and they're out there.
Yeah, and we have to hustle the only thing we got that anyone wants to buy.
Downside of the free enterprise system.
You can say that again, handsome.
Well, actually, you see, this is exactly the kind of discussion that my viewers would just love to hear, how a typically American woman could be victimized.
Hey, watch it, honey. I'm no victim.
Me neither. Yeah. Of course, if you're looking for a victim, there's one right there. Or so she claims.
Tina, please try and see it from my point of view.
Oh, I do see it from your point of view, all right. You found a way to hold on to Michael, so you stole Brenda's baby.
Michael was at a breaking point. He would have committed suicide if he thought his son was dead. Don't you see I had to switch the babies to save Michael's life?
What about Brenda's life? Did you even stop for a moment to consider what you were doing to her, having her lose her baby?
Of course. God, how I agonized over my decision.
Oh, gee, did you spend 2 seconds worrying about it, or 3?
It all happened so fast. Brenda is young. She can have more children. Don't you see, Tina? My decision, it really does work out best for everyone.
Oh, I see. You're so concerned about everyone, aren't you? No, this couldn't possibly be just the least bit selfish here, could it?
All right, I admit it. I've been very selfish in the past, just like you. But the damage is done. Okay? But this time, I'm not being selfish.
I can't believe you have any idea what it is like to grieve a lost child. Do you? I do. I know what that's like, and so does Brenda. You're upset because you lost Al in a custody fight. Well, you know what? You can go visit Al anytime you want to, but poor Brenda is going to be crying herself to sleep every night thinking about the child that she is never going to see again.
I'm sorry. I am so
Yeah, well, sorry is not enough. Don't you see that? She has a right to her son. And she has a right to know the truth, and I am going to tell her.
Doc, it's me, Austin. I got it all. $30,000.
Yeah? Well, it's too late.
What do you mean it's too late? Come on, we got a deal.
Correction. We had a deal. You hemmed and hawed for so long about coming across with the money, I decided that I don't trust you.
Hey, no, Doc, come on. I got it right here in my hands.
I'm sorry, Austin. The only ones I can trust now are the Buchanans. Their checks don't bounce.
Hey, listen to me, Doc. Damn you. Who the heck
No! You listen. I am calling the DA, and I am telling him that you are the one who's dodged Alicia Grand. By the end of this day, I'm going to collect my $25,000 reward money from the Buchanans, and you're going to be sitting here in my place until they strap you into the chair.
Hey, Doc, come on. You and me, we go back a long way. Now, look, if you need more cash, I could handle it.
I don't need anything from you, Austin. I want to put as much distance between you and me as possible. There is no way I am getting fried.
Hey, no, Doc, come on. Hey, Doc. Doc! Damn!
Yeah, what's the number for the Landview District Attorney's office?
You had your phone call, Doc. Now, come on.
This'll just take a second, and then you can bring me back to my cell. And, by the way, I'll be expecting visitors. Important visitors.
Not here, you ain't. Your extradition papers came through. They're sending you back to Texas. Now, come on.
Texas? Now? But they can't. I gotta speak to the DA. I got information that's gonna turn the murder case he's trying upside down.
Oh, gee, that's a new one. Come on, Doc.
Well, I'm telling you the truth. I can break the Bo Buchanan murder case wide open. That $25,000 reward is mine.
Now, pipe down. They're waiting for you at the transfer cell. Look, if I get a chance, I'll stop by the DA's office and I'll give him your story. Now, move.
No more tears. You know exactly what you have to do. Nerves. Hip shakes. Bo's life depends on this. Can't let him down.
What the hell's taking that judge for so long? Even his kind of justice. Probably trying to figure out if the guillotine's working.
Darling, he hasn't passed sentence yet. I'm sure the judge is going to try to do the right thing.
He's going to do the right thing, Renee. He'll let my son go.
Vicky, forget about Michael Grant.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to punch him the way your father would like to. But he and I have a history, and I think it's time someone reminded him of that.
Vicky, let her go, son. At least one of the family will let him know how we feel about him.
Vicky, I realize this is a difficult day for you and your family.
Difficult? Is that your expression of sympathy?
Don't ask me to have sympathy for Bo.
Michael, are you so overcome with revenge or spite? Or is it just plain stupidity? Is that why you let an innocent man go to prison for a crime he didn't commit?
It's not my doing, Vicky. He brought this on himself. He was determined to destroy me.
Oh, Michael, please, you can stop. The jury is gone. There's no one to impress.
Do you really think that I am getting enjoyment out of this?
I have no idea. I thought I knew you. A little bit. But I guess I don't know you at all. I thought I knew you when I forgave you for what you did to me, Michael. And in case you had forgotten, you did some pretty terrible things to me. I'm not asking you to forgive Bo because he hasn't done anything wrong. I am asking you to open your heart and see that an innocent man has been convicted. If you cannot change the verdict, you can at least appeal to the judge for leniency.
Leniency? Where was his leniency when he tampered with my car, huh? And caused Alicia's death? He
never touched your car, Michael. In your heart, you know that.
Vicky, I am not devoid of integrity. I never would have accused him if I didn't think he was guilty. And what I have heard in this courtroom only proves that he is guilty.
Must be comforting to know you're infallible.
I am very fallible, as you know all too well. But I am right about Bo. And his conviction is of little comfort because it can't bring back my wife, can it?
If Alicia were here, Michael, do you know what I think? I think she would be so ashamed of you.
If you tell Brenda the truth, you're going to break Michael's heart. Is that what you want?
Look, Michael is young, too. He can have other children, although he's not going to be having them with you.
When Michael finds out, You'll not only throw me out of the house, but I'll probably go to jail.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have thought about that before you switched the babies.
Yeah, you're right. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was too busy trying to save Michael's life. But you're much more level-headed now than I was then, so think. Think what this will do to my son.
Just leave him out of it.
How can I? If I go to jail, my son will grow up without a mother. And then there's Garrick. He thinks of me as his mother. You will be depriving 2 innocent children of the woman that loves them.
I can't believe the way you are twisting this around, Gabrielle. It is a simple matter of right and wrong.
Right for whom? What do you think it would be like for CJ if you were taken off to prison? Would you like him growing up thinking that his mother's no better than a common criminal?
Of course not. But think about Brenda here for a minute. You did so much to save Michael. What about Brenda? Did you give any thought to her feelings or her child?
I take full responsibility for deceiving Brenda and letting her think her son is dead. And I will live with that decision for the rest of my life. But what's done is done. And Brenda's now learning to cope.
She doesn't have to learn to cope. Her son is alive.
Yes, he's very much alive, and he's very happy. You saw him earlier on. Have you ever seen a healthier, happier, more secure baby? Tina, with Michael as a father, he'll never want for anything.
Yeah, maybe not materially.
He will also get a great deal of love. Michael adores him, and so do I. Do you want to come in and break up this family that Michael and I have tried so hard to create, and then at the same time destroy Brenda's life because she's trying to put the pieces back together?
Would you just stop twisting things?
Tina, please. I'm not only appealing to you as a mother, but as my friend. If you tell Brenda the truth, you're going to destroy 4 lives. Not just mine. Al's, Garrick's, and Michael's. Do you want that on your conscience?
Now, why do they say that you've been victimized?
Excuse me, Mr. Gordon. Mr. Gordon. You got a call from Landview.
Thank you. Melinda, can you spare me for a few minutes?
If somebody tracked you down here, it must be important.
Right.
So as I was saying, how have you been victimized?
How?
Oh, please, please, look at me in the eye. It's okay, honey. I promise I won't bite. Oh, you must have been hurt terribly.
Yeah, lady, more than you can know.
Well, then wouldn't you like to tell everyone on television about it? You don't know how many thousands of sympathetic viewers there are.
Yeah, but it would be a fake.
She thinks she don't belong in here.
Oh. No, I don't. I am a victim of police brutality.
Well, exactly, and that's exactly what we're interested in.
Melinda, can I talk to you for a minute? Listen, I hate to do this, but I have to get back to town. That was Vicky on the phone. Bo was found guilty.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, and Vicky's worried how Sarah's dealing with the verdict.
Oh, yes, you must be the Sarah. Look, I'd like to go with you, but I think I found the lady of the evening that we really want. If you could just come speak to her for a moment.
No, later. Not now, please. Look, I'll leave you the car, and I'll take a rental.
All right. Tell Sarah I'm thinking of her. I'm sorry, but Mr. Gordon had to rush back to Landview. Oh. Now, Miss Jane Doe, listen. The world may have been treating you badly, but Melinda Kramer is going to give you a fair shake.
Yeah, so what? Are you going to get me out of here or something?
If you come back to Landview with me and appear on my program, yes. So what do you say, Miss Jane Doe? Is it a deal?
Now, wait a minute. This is a little too good to be true. Why would you want to help me?
We'll be helping each other. Now, when's your arraignment?
I've already been arraigned.
And they're keeping you in here like a common thief?
Yeah, well, like the common thief who can't pay her bail, you know?
Well, I can pay your bail. You'll be out of here in 5 minutes. I have a limousine waiting to whisk us back to Landview. You can't say no.
No, she can't say no. I mean, not if she knows what's good for her.
Yeah, why don't you grab it, honey? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll go.
You'll be on my television show?
Yeah, that too. I'll do that if it'll help my new lady friends out here. I can put my face on.
Beans for brains, but lots of class.
Hey, when they let us out of here, we'll take time off from work, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'll make sure to mention each and every one of you.
No. We'll get in trouble if our boss finds out that we've talked to you.
Yeah. Right. I'll mention no names. You find a live one, Miss Kramer? Yes, I have. Miss Jane Doe will be coming with me.
Your lucky day, ain't it? This way.
Take care.
Yeah, we want to see it. Right. No, I wonder how her Clint's gonna take it when she finds out that she's gone public with her story.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Sweetheart! Where is she?
Me? I'm right here.
Remember me? I'm Ruby's friend. Where is she?
Ruby! Oh, that's her name. Thank you.
Where'd she go?
Gone.
What do you mean, go? I can see that. Where is she?
Well, who knows? Some stranger paid her bail and she took off.
Yeah.
She did it again. I gotta stop. I gotta figure out a way to get her to stop doing this stuff.
You know my philosophy, Clint? Don't get mad. Get even.
Pa, if you're thinking of taking this verdict out on Michael Grant...
Oh, Clint, the hell with Michael Grant. I don't care if I ever hear his name again. I'm going after the real killer. The scum that framed Bo.
I agree with you, Asa. As far as the police are concerned, this case is closed. But we got to keep on searching. That is the only way we're going to clear Bo's name.
We have no other choice, John. I'm not disagreeing with you, Blanchard. But our grounds for appeal are shaky, I'd say, to say the least.
Well, you told Bo.
I know what I told Bo. And I'll do everything I can to help him. The way things stand right now, Bo's chances are slim and none.
For a man who's just won, you don't look very happy.
Renee, whether anyone wants to believe it or not, I would have given anything to have lost this case.
I didn't think so yesterday, but I believe it now.
Well, that makes you unique in the Buchanan clan. And when your husband's looking at me, you better find somebody else to talk to.
I respect my husband's feelings, but I don't like to turn my back on friends.
Yeah, some friend. I don't blame Ace and the others for hating me.
Darling, emotions are raw right now. Give them some time, and they'll realize, as I finally did, you had no choice but to do your job.
Even if it means sending Bo to prison for life, huh?
It won't be for long. You're a good lawyer, Herb, but you're wrong about Bo. He'll be proven innocent, and he'll be set free.
I wish I shared that belief, but I don't, Renee. John and Lovelace can appeal this all the way to the Supreme Court. The fact remains Bo is guilty as charged.
Excuse me. I just checked with the office, and you have a phone call I think you should know about.
Well, not right now.
No, really, this is important. It's from an inmate at the Lantano County Jail. He says he has some important information concerning this case.
Trying to cop a plea, huh?
No, really, Herb, I think this man is serious.
Isn't it worth considering?
Honey, when a guilty verdict comes down, these cons come out of the woodwork with so-called information. That's...
All rise.
Well, whatever it is, we can't talk about it now. Renee, thank you.
The sheriff will bring in Mr. Buchanan. The court is ready to pronounce sentence.
Austin. Oh, thank God I found you. I just came from the courthouse and... Where are you going?
Anywhere but here.
You're not leaving town.
I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
No, you can't. I mean, you can, not without me.
Sarah.
Look, I've come to tell you that Bo was convicted of murder. I know now that the man I thought I loved is nothing but a cold-blooded killer.
Well, I tried to tell you my cousin was no good.
I know you did. I know. I should have listened to you. It's just your cousin. I mean, he can be so charming, you know, and so sure of himself, but it is over between Bo and me.
What are you saying?
Falling for Bo was the worst mistake of my life. I belong with you, Austin. Only with you.
Why are you putting this all on me? Because my life and Michael's life is sitting in your hands.
Look, I feel terrible for Michael. Michael has been wonderful to me.
All right, then. Keep this as our secret. Tina, nobody is asking you to lie. And all I'm saying is don't go volunteering the truth.
Look, if I do that, if I don't say anything, then I'm going along with what you did. I am helping you to steal Brenda's baby, and I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I'm sorry. It's against my principles.
Principles?
Yeah. Look, I will admit that maybe I didn't have any so long ago, okay? But I have them now because I've changed. And you know, when you change for real, you can't go back.
Even if it means destroying 4 lives.
I have to think about Brenda's life. You can't weigh one life against another. And if you're lucky, maybe real lucky, someday you'll understand that.
Tina, wait. All right. All right, I'm not going to try and convince you to go against your newfound principles. Instead, I will make a deal with you.
No deals.
Please, Tina, just hear me out. Look, you're right. Of course, Brenda deserves to know the truth, and she does deserve to have her son. But I don't want you to tell her. I'll be the one to tell her.
Look, just 2 seconds ago,
I know what I said, but you have convinced me just how wrong I am. I can't spare myself or Michael at Brenda's expense. Besides, there's no need for you to get further involved.
I'm already involved, and unless I tell her the truth, I am involved.
Tina, I will tell her, I promise, when the time is right.
The time is right now. Later on isn't going to be
I
any
just
easier.
need a few days, all right? I want Beau's trial to be over with so that Michael has a chance to collect himself.
I really don't see what good a few days is going to do anybody here.
Think of what a blow this is going to be to Michael. First, he loses his wife. Then he finds out that Garrick isn't really his son, that his son died in the hospital. The poor man's going to need all the strength he can get.
It's not going to be any easier on him in a few days.
Maybe not. But is it so much to ask for?
Why do I get this feeling that you're just stalling here?
Tina, if I don't come forward, then you can always go and tell Brenda. But in the meantime, you will have given me a few days to prepare Michael for the shock. Please, Tina, his whole life and mine.
Gabrielle, great news.
What are you doing here, Tina?
Look at him, Renee. So strong. He is not about to let them make him flinch.
The way I wish he would.
He's a Buchanan.
Oh, but he's also human. Lordy, what he must be feeling right now.
I've always been proud of my brother, but never more than right now.
Where is Sarah? Why hasn't she come back? If the sentence is harsh, I don't know how she'll take it.
Mr. Buchanan, before the court passes sentence, do you have anything to say?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. I'm sure that my family and friends that are here are wondering why I'm not pounding my fists on this table and yelling because of what's happened here today. But I'll leave that to others. The fact is, I've always believed in the system of justice that we have in this country. And even after what's happened, I still do. Because I know that a day soon the truth will be told and justice will be done. Because I swear, as God is my witness, I am innocent.
A man would have to be made of stone, not to be moved by your words, Mr. Buchanan. Unfortunately, fine words and sentiment cannot change the facts. Alicia Grant has been robbed of her life. The jury has found you guilty of murder in the first degree. I have no choice but to disregard your spotless record and prominence in the community. Mr. Beau Buchanan, for the murder of Alicia Grant, the court sentences you to life in prison.
Tell me that you won't leave town without me. Tell me that your feelings haven't changed for me.
No, I haven't, but
No,
you...
I know. I lost my head over Beau. It's just... He seems so sure of himself sometimes, but I know now that that's what makes him so dangerous.
A lot of people think that I'm dangerous, too.
I know, but they don't know you like I do. They don't know the sweet and kind side of you. Please don't take that kindness away from me.
Sarah, I don't want to. What man could? You're the most beautiful, the most desirable woman
Well,
I've...
then stay. Stay here. Please give us a chance.
Cannot stay here in Landview. I've got to go, and I've got to be traveling light.
No, I won't get in your way. I promise I won't be any trouble. I just want to be with you, Austin. I want to make you happy.
Sarah, why couldn't you have come to me before? Why couldn't you have said these words to me a few days ago?
I'm saying them now. Okay, I'm sorry about what happened earlier. I'm here now.
Sarah, I mean, I'm so tempted. Lord knows how tempted I am. But no. It's not going to work out.
No, you can't make me feel this way about you and then just tell me to forget you.
Wait a second. Is this Sarah Gordon doing the talking here?
Yes, it's me. The real Sarah Gordon, the one that you always knew was here. I won't go on without you. Touch me. Don't you know that? Don't you feel what's inside of me?